I wanted to say congratulations with your new EP, of course. Does it make you feel good? But also, congrats with your color show.
Oh, thank you so much. Everybody seems to like it. It looks good, man. I'm so pleased with it.
But I'm a little bit broken, and you're a little bit sad.
It's a show that you've been watching for years, right? What was it like seeing yourself on a pink screen? You chose pink.
It was a big, because you know what I mean? I've watched it for quite a while and I didn't really know what the setup was like when you actually do it. And it was actually like a big pink room. Like they painted the room pink and it was very chilled out. It was very like, everything was very smooth and I wasn't nervous or anything like that because I get quite nervous. But everybody was so nice and chill. That was good. Enjoyed it.
Why did you choose to do Come Down?
Because I feel like that's one of my favourites on the EP, and I think because it's an EP, I just wanted to give it a wee moment, like give it a bit of airtime. And I like singing it. I think it's really nice to sing. It's nice to it's a nice bit of my voice to sing with. It's a nice song. I thought it's very Colours-esque, so I thought I'd choose that one.
Yeah.
It seems to be going down well, so thank God.
What is your favorite color show?
What is my favorite color show?
It's kind of a hard question because you've been watching it for years, but
that's a hard question. It's that, I mean, recently there's that Leanne Havasta did a colour show, and she sang Bittersweet, and it is genuinely like mind blowing. Like her voice is unreal. She sounds. I know people say she sounds better than the record, but she sounds like it's insane. Her voice is unreal. It's just so powerful, and she's amazing. She's like one of my favourite musicians.
You like being in your own zone, don't you?
I feel like there's when you're by yourself, there's like no compromise. Like you don't have to, like, obviously it's good to have people's opinions and stuff like that, but I feel like you take more risks when you're by yourself and you try things with your voice and where you're playing that you wouldn't normally play if you were with somebody else because you'd be scared in case you fucked it up or just something like that. So I think when you're by yourself, you're just totally in the zone. You can be as honest as possible in the writing as well and not have to be like embarrassed about what you want to speak about. So I think it's good to be by yourself. I'm definitely open to collaborating, but I feel like it's going well so far. So
I wanted to talk about the EP because does it make you feel good? The EP feels like the moment when it has been raining for a week long and then at one point the sun finally breaks through. That's kind of what the EP felt like to me. Like that moment when the sun is finally shining after like a week of like darkness and rain. Did I interpret that right? Or
I feel like, I mean, it's like for me, like a lot of the subject matter is very dark. So I think like putting it, like translating it in a way that sounds bright and summery and nice makes it a bit more like palatable, like nice to listen to. Because I feel that if I was making tunes and it was just all like guitar and like pure like sadness, I wouldn't enjoy making it or singing it myself. So I think it's better it's kind of like the whole Motown vibe as well. Like they used to sing songs that were pure heartbreaking, but they would be doing it like this and just singing it in a happy way. But I kind of like that you've got it perfectly. Thanks. I like that interpretation.
Yeah. Because one of the first singles you released was The Sun Is Up Forever. That is exactly what you described. Like it sounds very happy, but when you look at the lyrics, it's kind of sad. Was that the song that put down the tone for the rest of the EP?
I feel like I was making a lot of shit tunes, and then I made The Sun Is Up Forever, and I was like, fuck, like this is a good song. And then I wrote like I Wonder Why and Come Down, and like the next 2 weeks after that, just pure rapid. And I was like, I need to put these tunes out. I'm not putting those ones out. I didn't like them. But The Sun Is Up Forever was kind of like this is what I'm going to do. Kind of speared off into that direction. Thank God. I feel like I kind of do that. I work quite erratically. Like I'll make like 5 tunes in a week or something like that, and then that'll be me like sorted. But Sun Is Up Forever was definitely a
On the title track, you sing, and we both know you can't get enough of this heartache,
Yeah.
Do you think heartaches or heartbreaks are addictive?
I mean, it's like, I mean, it is like a drug, in it. It's like a drug. It's like it gives you that kind of that shot to your nervous system that your body kind of craves, and no matter what the feeling is, good or bad, like people crave excitement and like to feel something. And I feel that I'd rather feel something than feel nothing. And even if feeling something is feeling like shit, or like somebody make me feel like shit, at least I'm feeling something, and it's like that's what that's kind of about. But I feel like it is quite addictive, the whole heartbreak, like falling in love, making up and breaking up. It's kind of like, it makes life more interesting.
The ups and the downs.
Aye, totally, man.
When you look to the EP on the first glance, you feel like it's mostly about heartbreak, but then when you look a little bit deeper, it also seems to be about you finding out a new part about yourself. I don't know, because let's say like on the second single that you released, you talk about there is a change in me, and I was wondering, what is like the biggest change you have seen in yourself?
Probably probably just taking responsibility for my own actions, and no like being, I can be quite bitter sometimes, and quite angry and regretful, and I feel like when I was younger I was kind of like, it's not my fault, like it's not, it's like kind of like it's your fault. But I feel like this time around it was kind of like, oh, it was both of us sort of thing. And I think it's just kind of like a more grown up perspective and going, actually I fucked up as well. I fucked it up as well. So I think I did kind of learn a bit about myself, and I was a wee bit more honest with myself this time around, instead of just kind of like painting it with rose petals and fucking sunsets. It was kind of like, just a wee bit more honest.
Right. Was it hard to be honest with yourself?
I mean, I feel like it is. It's hard to be. I feel like, see, I was when I wrote these songs, I was in lockdown as well in Glasgow, and I was living by myself. So I feel like I had no other option. I just had to be honest with myself. I had nobody to pretend to, apart from myself. So, I feel like honesty is always the best policy. And I think when you're making tunes and you're writing music, if you're not honest, you can smell it. People can smell it off you. But if you're singing it and I don't believe you, I can tell. So I would hate for somebody to look at me and go, oh, he's talking shit, I don't believe him. So I'd rather just be totally honest, no matter how bad it makes me feel.
Yeah.